Hi, hello. It's been a minute since I recorded anything. Sorry. I'm trying my best. Also, peep the makeup for today at work. I have work at 3:30, but I came early to get a new costume change because I don't think I'm gonna have time to do laundry this week. So, my costume's kind of nasty. We're not gonna talk about it. But also, peep the nails because they're gonna come off soon. It's purple with a shimmer with the bow. Hold up. Let me just get myself focused. There you go. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna eat Chick-fil-A. Well, it's a tiny mukbang we're gonna do while I talk about, well, no one else, but I'm gonna give it to you because I said I was. Cats. A story time with the cats. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Well, I don't have my cat with me, but because obviously she's at home. But yeah, so story time for when the first video happened. There was a litter box covered with a blanket and everything. Roommate was doing laundry in our laundry bed in the apartment, and this person, started chit-chatting and talked about stray cats and her work structure. So lo and behold, make that story short, we only was able to, because 2 cats, we only able to rescue one. Sadly, the other one we never went back for. But we find out the other cat's doing well. So we rescued a black cat. Here's the only picture my brother took of the escape he did. So we had this cat for like a good 2 or 3 days. And I kept making jokes because the cat was named October. We kept it October because, Black Kitty. Also, I'm having nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Let me take a bite. I was in the diet plan for like 3 weeks. It feels good to have. It's still me popping. Like I bought lunch. I brought lunch for work. And my vegetables, So I can still eat healthy. Also, they're waste of vegetables. If I buy more Tuesday. For this week. Back to the story. So we had the cat for 2 or 3 days. And hold up. And he was a cutie. He was obviously standing under my bed because he was scared. Then under the TV stand. And he was like hiding places. But we brought food out so he can come out. And he was doing biscuits while eating and everything, petting. And the night before, I had to take him to the vet because we just scheduled a vet appointment to see does he have shots, does he have worms. We also scheduled an appointment to get the balls off because there were still balls. I'll say it like that. Or, let me rephrase that so YouTube doesn't flag it because I said balls. There was still, that cat was a man. We need to remove the man and make him less manly. If that makes sense. I went to sleep. It was really late. It was the day of the vet. It was really early in the morning. Where my brother went to go get a snack and went to go find October. Lo and behold, October found a way to get onto the kitchen counter and in the window, and he was like between this the mesh thing of the window and the glass window. So my brother tried to open all the way, but October saw there was an opening to the spring, and he just popped out and fell off because we were on the top. It's 2 floors, the apartment place we are, and he fell from the second. But he escaped, he left, and never came back. Big sad. I was sad for like 2 or 3 days because I was slowly getting attached to the cat. That was gonna become my cat, and that happened in September. And towards December on my birthday, I internally emotionally told myself I want to get a kitten. I want a child of my own. Let me get another nugget. Because I can't eat with my mouth full. Because I'm being respectful. I was craving Chick-fil-A buffalo sauce for a minute. After we did most of the things that I wanted to do for my birthday, my roommate was like, do you want to go to Petco to see if they have a kitten? So I'm like, yeah. I wanted a black cat. But we went to Petco. There was no black cat. There was this cute kitten that called Pesto. It was really cute. It was a male. He was white with gray on his tail and like gray in his face. His sister also very cute. I forgot the color scheme of the sister. There was a 7-month-old kitten named Megan, a tuxedo cat. Because my roommate has a tuxedo cat. Lo and behold, picture. Y'all know and love her, Twyla. If you follow me on TikTok, you've met this child before. But my roommate didn't want to know tuxedo cat because we don't know how she will react. I'm like, true. And then there's this little kitten, cutest, shy, Micro. They had her named Micro. And I kind of fell in love with her because, you know what? Because I love pesto, but if I had to get pesto, I had to get the sister, and they're bonded pair. And my roommate's like, we'll make it work. I'm like, no, I'd rather get one because it's my first child. I'm not ready for two right away off the bat, you know? I've never taken care of a cat. Never had a dog. Only had fishes. Just fish. So I'd rather have one and not deal with two. So when we were in Petco, like Petco had like a little like play area for the kittens. So we were in there playing with the cat, talking to the person because she was a vibe. She was a vibe. I loved her. And this other girl came with her mom saying like, oh, Micro, and saying like, oh, me and Micro fell in love at first sight. And I was like, girl, if you want Micro, take her. And my room is like, when I go eat ramen, come back tomorrow and see if Micro's still here. I'm like, yeah. So we had a ramen. Next day we went early the next day, like 11's when the volunteer was gonna be there for the kittens, and Micro was still there, and I was like, you know what? That girl mine. And I was not gonna keep Micro because she was the smallest and like all the other kittens that was there. I gave her the most fanciest name, named after a one character in Hell of a Boss. Octavia. I named her Octavia, and this is the first photo I had of her. So yeah, she's my child, a menacely child. Oh my god. But that's how I became with a child. I think also later that day I had to work, sadly. So I had to go to work because I only had one day off for my birthday, and then next day I had to go to work. And so my brother was with the kitten, but my brother loved the kitten right away. I didn't tell my parents until like 2 days after. My mom was like, oh my god. But later she fell in love with her. Like, come on. My mom grew up with cats, so she loved Octavia right away. She knew I was telling her what certain things, and my mom also grew up with cats, so like she knew what's going on with Octavia. And yeah, my dad never grew up with animals, so it was fun seeing him interact with Octavia. Very cute. Here are some photos I have with my dad interacting with Octavia, and I look like I have freckles right now. Cute. And next clip will be me just mostly explaining her characteristics of Octavia. Now that she's gonna be 7 months in March 10th, because looking at her records when I adopted her, the earliest vet thing she had was September 12th, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make it even an even day. I can't, even or odd. What's the twos? But I put her birthday September 10, even though she could have been born the 11th or 12th. I'm thinking, cause how long no. She might have been separate from her mom. I don't know, I'm thinking, but her birthday's September 10. I could make it September 12. Or was it 13? I'll keep September 10. September 10 is better for me because I can remember the 10s. But yeah, she's gonna turn 7 months in April. And yeah, next clip will be me with her when I'm at home, when I'm off. And I didn't even do much of a mukbang because like I'm respectful. I like to chit chat. And I can never do a mukbang. I like to eat first. But also I have to say, I'm so sorry for not posting as often. Sometimes I want to post, but I don't know what to post. And sometimes I get busy with other things. I also want to start up, rebrand my business a little bit. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, too much talking for me. I'm going to finish my Chick-fil-A, go to work, get a new costume, do work. And I'll see you when I'm at home with my child. I'm back home after so long. Makeup off, and I was in the middle of taking my nails off. They're off, just making them cute so I can withstand seeing them until Thursday when I pop the new nails. But I did say I was gonna show you the child, so she took off her collar. But here's the child. Say hi. Yeah, she took off her collar because I'm getting her used to have an air tag holder because I'm gonna add her a hair tag. She's wearing a bigger collar now. I think I could have waited a little bit longer. But yeah. Say hello. If you're gonna throw up, please do it. So she's been making these sounds of throwing up. But she hasn't, like, I didn't see the furball come out of her yet. And it's concerning. Took her to the vet when she was like 4 months. And they said, just give her vitamins. I'm like, okay. You're the vet. Speaking of a vet, I have to take you. You gotta cost me $300 to do all the procedures you gotta do, huh? Say hello. No, you don't want to say hello? Look, who's that? Who's that? As you can tell, she doesn't like to be carried. No? Oh well. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Maybe she'll appear more often. Story times, who knows? But do you have anything to say? She wants me out of the arm. She wants to be out of my arms, but say goodbye to the camera. Why can't you love me? No comment. God damn. But yeah. Bye. Bye-bye. Want to turn off the camera?